Today I'm going to talk about the digital marketing part of it. Now many people don't understand the knowledge component in the internet world. In the internet world, the knowledge is free. Knowledge cannot be charged unless you know how to use the knowledge. For example, there was a friend of mine whom I asked a question, why you didn't buy the Byju's app? He said, maybe I did not feel the need for my daughter to buy the Byju's app. So please understand, knowledge is free, easily available at the touch of the button, with the utmost convenience in the internet. Now, for example, you want to understand about chemistry. 30 years ago, you go to a library, you pick up a book, you read the book, and then you come to an understanding about the particular subject. The other one is you also attend the class and lecture for which you have to take down the notes, and sometimes you might not understand. You cannot go and repeat the lecture or try to understand about that. But in the digital economy, everything is changed. You can understand the invasion of Babur in India to that of the Rajaraja Cholan going into Malaysia, or even for that matter, you want to know about chemistry, physics, biology, you can easily understand at the touch of the button. So please understand that internet has made your life very, very convenient in terms of knowledge. But knowledge is free, it is available everywhere. But how do you use that knowledge is what makes you successful or a failure person in the internet. So that is very, very important. For example, you take this particular famous app, Swiggy or Zomato. They try to give you information about all the restaurant, how much is the price of even the product they are available. This information, when you search for it, you can order the product which they will deliver it you across as a person. So the first thumb rule in the internet is, it is not what you know, it is how you make the knowing useful to the customer, which will make a big difference into your life. You take Amazon does not own any product, but it has provided a platform for everybody to sell the product, and Amazon will supply the product to your house across. So effectively, it means they are not a product company, but they are a service business company where they are trying to sell the service of door delivery, convenient payment, multiple payment option. Like that they have developed, and they can advertise and market this knowledge to a very large audience of people, which makes them buy the service across. So the second component of the internet is, it is not what you know, it is not what you express, it's how you market the knowledge, which will make a huge difference into your life across. That is why many people put a website, they are unable to make it into a product. They want people to pay them like Patreon, or they give you stamps, or they say the latest videos will be available. They do not get so much of money because they don't know how to convert their knowledge into a service or into a product across. So this is a very, very important step in the internet business. Knowledge is available, knowledge is free, but you have to segmentize the knowledge, you have to market the knowledge, and you need to tell people how they can use this knowledge. For example, you take Swiggy, Zomato, Big Bazaar, they make you use their knowledge so that you can buy the product and you can pay for the service across. So this is a very, very important tool. They use micro influencers or macro influencers. Influencers are of two types. There are super celebrity who are famous, who are well known everywhere, like Amitabh Bachchan, Amir Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, who professes about a product which carries a mass appeal to them. Then there are micro influencers who are like journalists, TV personalities, who are YouTube guys across, who actually promote and push your product. For example, if Madan Gauri were to promote this website, I would probably get more hits and convert these into different things. So please understand that knowledge is available freely in the internet. It has to be segmentized, marketed, and also has to be made to be useful to the people, which will make people understand. There are a lot of know-how videos. For example, how to use an electric brush, how to charge an electric brush, how to use the camera, how to put the thing in the camera. This how, what, when, where, why is available freely in the internet. So you need to understand that today everybody is speaking as a bait. It is like a fish bait. They bait and then they make you buy the product. For example, I know one old lady who has a big reputation in the yoga field, but she talks about how to brush in the morning, how to get up in the morning, how to do Surya Namaskar. She has a yoga school, and that yoga school gives their teacher certification across. So the entire talking on the YouTube is a kind of marketing which will pull people into buying the products or services from her as a person. Now this is a game changer. This is a sea changer. For example, you write a book and leave it. You do not know whether people will call you, communicate you. For example, there are many IT professors who write a book and they are not called for the consultancy. In the internet, you need to understand that the knowledge or the book or the YouTube channel, when you decimate the knowledge or even write articles across as a person, is used as a bait, is used as a as a worm for the fish to catch about it. It is also, that is why people say give quality content, give the keywords in the quality content, because Google is going to rank you better and better. So please understand that now in today's world, every social media, for example Instagram, you put how to pump the iron across, then they will ask you, can I come and learn from you the exercise across as a person. So this is a way of a marketing tool which has completely changed in the world of Google. The Google has created a huge disruption. No longer there will be libraries, there will be CD libraries, all those cassettes, everything is gone as a person. Also, the very important component of music. You take music is free in the internet. You don't pay for it. Earlier you were paying as a cassettes, earlier you were paying as a CDs. Now it is all completely gone. It is completely disrupted, where you can really listen to any kind of music, any kind of genre. It is free across. But people listen to the music, either they can hire you for their concerts, or for example Shreya Ghoshal is putting a video, either people can hire her for a concert or they can come and learn from you. So putting the video or exhibiting as a knowledge is a way of marketing, is telling people that you are in the expert zone across. Also, you need to understand there is a huge gap in the market. For example, you can buy a cell phone, you do not know how to use it. For example, I buy a cell phone, I do not know how to transfer all my phone numbers, I do not know how to transfer it. These are areas which are huge in thing. These are common activities for which people will be willing to pay. I know one lady who went and told how to use a cell phone. I want to learn. So she went and learned from an expert how to use a cell phone, for which she paid across. So please understand, knowledge has to be not only informative, useful, helpful, and it has become a commodity where you need to do marketing of itself. You have to use the micro influencers to make you buy the product. So please understand, it is not the uniqueness of the knowledge, but the presentation of the knowledge, how you can make people understand it. For example, that's why there are a lot of capsules of 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Even my video is an example of how you can use this particular information across. So please understand that the knowledge has gone through a huge change, a bilateral shift, a paradigm shift in the world of internet. So don't get carried away by people who say you should know everything. You should know how to search in the Google to get the knowledge and how to make people apply or buy your knowledge for which they can enhance their life across. For example, ticketing, you have all kinds of buses which are available where people can buy the tickets from you as a person. So knowledge is not important in the internet, but the application of the knowledge, usefulness for the customer, and the commoditization and the marketing and the micro influencer talking about it will make a huge difference about it. I will put more videos in digital marketing because I have survived for more than 30 years in the world of internet, but approximately 22 years across. So I can really help you. My videos can be very, very useful to you. Thank you.